Today we're going to give you guys a full review of my Exmark Lazer Z, the X series with the suspension seat platform. Right up front here underneath this, you can see there's some springs in there. So when you hit a bump, you go down, that spring is taking a whole lot of that impact. Pull the seat up from the lever on the back. Okay, and you can see that down here, there are some cushions right in here, right in there. There's another cushion there and right under there to absorb some of that. You guys can see the seats moving. The whole platform itself is moving back and forth. Also have these two huge springs in the back as well. You can adjust them to lower tension or higher tension depending on your size, your weight, how much you want the seat to rock, and how much you want the seat to absorb. I have had quite a bit of people say, Michael, do you like this suspension seat platform? And the answer is yes. Would I buy it again? The answer is probably going to be no. The only reason I bought this mower was because it was a demo unit. I saved a couple $1,000s when I ended up buying the unit. It had only 200 hours on it. So to me, practically was a brand new unit. It was a no-brainer to me at the time. Definitely would do it all over again. That being said, if I could have spent the same amount of money on a brand new mower with the regular seat, just the seat that has a suspension on it, not the platform, I probably would go with the regular seat. Now, if you are considering the suspension seat platform, I would highly recommend going to demo one. Overall, it's not a bad design. I just would demo both just to make sure. I am 32 hours over the 1,000 hour mark. In that 1,000 hours, what has went wrong with this mower? About the 400 hour mark, this spring right here was replaced. All the labor and the spring was all covered under warranty, so I didn't pay a dime for that. One of these pulleys came off, and my dealership had one in stock. They installed it probably, I don't know, within like an hour or so. They put a brand new one on. I could have done it myself, but it was under warranty. I was at the dealership and they just threw it on real quick for me. Two things: 1,000 hours on this machine, and two things have went wrong. Knock on wood, right? This thing, 1,000 hours, has only been in the shop twice. I mean, come on. Yeah, I'm doing my oil changes, my fuel filter, my oil filter, all that stuff. I'll show you where all that stuff is and how to do that in a second. But guys, this has been a dependable workforce in my business. Let's take a look, see if I can get it. Oh yeah, take that off. It is a little bit dirty. I literally just mowed with it today. I need to clean this out. But down here is everything. That's your deck belt. You got all your deck pulleys. Idler spring, I don't know if you can see it, is back in there. Let's go on the side here. So I do have a replacement video on how to replace this deck belt here. If you ever need to do that, I'll leave that in the description below. But your idler pulley is right back there. I do have the deck lifted right now, so it's kind of hard to see that. Sitting on the mower now, and over here on the right hand side is almost every single control that we need. We have our choke, our gas, our PTO, and our on key, and obviously your display right here. On the right hand side, braking system, and here is how I put the deck up and down. It's on setting 3. So to take that off, basically I'm just going to take this pin out and put it to whatever setting I want. Let's say setting 4. So we're on setting 4, and push the foot lever, release it into the unlock spot, and it's unlocked, and now we're cutting at 4 inches. Here is a extra pulley, and this is for my Exmark Ultravac bagger that I use when I'm bagging leaves. So this was added. I've also added an advanced chute system. So I wanted to go with the Exmark chute system, but this was a whole lot cheaper. And if you would like a review video of the advanced chute system, I don't want to get into that right now. I do have a review video on this as well. Very easy to maintain. You have your air filter right in here. Basically just take this cap out and your air filter comes right out. Your battery is literally right here to replace. Just pop it right up. Everything is very, very accessible on this machine. You have your fuel filter right there. That is very easy to take off and replace as well. You have your oil right here. Down below, right in here, this is your oil line right here. You just unscrew that plug, bring it down, and put it in a pan right there and let it drain. Everything is literally right here, very accessible to get to. I do most of the maintenance myself, although I do not change my own hydraulic fluid and change the filter. I'm going to spend the extra money and let my dealership do that correctly because I don't want to mess that up. The thing that I wish this mower had, just an overall bigger gas tank. Actually, and this is one thing that after 1,000 hours, I would say probably about 50 hours ago, my gas gauge, if we turn this on here real quick, it is going to probably tell me that I need fuel in here. Yep, my gas gauge is on telling me that I need fuel, and that is incorrect. I literally just filled this up with gas. That is not a huge issue. Man, but though it is pretty frustrating not knowing how much gas you have in there and then filling it up and not sure and then overspilling. So I mean, 1,000 hours of use, and that's the third problem that's happened. That's not the end of the world, right? I'll just gonna have to deal with it. I mean, there's probably a simple fix in there, but I'm dealing with it right now. My old mower had dual gas tanks on each side. I really like the dual gas tank setup. I feel like I am, this is not a EFI mower, and I really wish it was. I definitely noticed that this mower drinks a whole lot of gas, and it does not hold a whole lot of gas either. So that being said, this is my money maker, right guys? This is how I make my money in my business, is this guy right here. Would I buy the Exmark Lazer Z X Series again? The answer is 100% yes. Guys, it has over 1,000 hours in it, and it's only been in the shop twice. That's a game changer, especially when time is money. You need to get all these lawns done. That is a game changer in this business. If I was picking a brand, I would highly recommend Exmark, just because of the durability. I know it's going to be a little bit more expensive than your other brands, but guys, go get an Exmark. That being said, guys, in all reality, if you pick a top 5 mower brand, Exmark, Toro, Skag, guys, I know I'm going to leave out a whole bunch of John Deere. I know I'm going to leave a whole bunch of mower brands out there. Commenting below what you guys use. But if you pick a top mower brand that's been around for years, you know they're going to stay. You know they're going to continue giving you service. Go with that brand. Go with the brand that you're going to have the best dealer support. That's one reason I went with Exmark. I have a dealership probably about 10 minutes, 15 minutes away from my house. They sell Cub Cadet. I'm going to stay far away from Cub Cadet mowers, although the new commercial mowers look pretty nice. And they sell bad boy mowers as well. And I'm going to drive an extra 15 minutes, so half an hour, 35 minutes to my Exmark dealer, because this Exmark dealer has been amazing for me. I take my mower in there because I'm a commercial guy. My stuff gets jumped up ahead of everybody else. One time I went to the dealership and there was a residential guy in there trying to get his lawn tractor in there, and the guy said they were booked out 3 months. I came next and I had that spindle problem. They got my mower in and out within a couple hours. So that's the difference between commercial and residential. Find a dealer before you purchase a mower. Ask the dealership what the turnaround time for commercial, or even if you're a residential guy, residential lawn service is, because you're going to take this mower, it's going to need fixed. I do a whole lot of maintenance myself, but there's some stuff that I cannot do, and it's going to need fixed. So find a dealer that has a top 5, top 10 brand, best dealer in your area, and stick with them. Find a couple guys in the dealership, be friends with them, talk to them. Guys, when I go into my dealership, they know me by, unfortunately, my wife says they know me by name there. So Exmark, guys, Lazer ZX has well exceeded my expectations. So guys, I hope my rambling on and on was helpful for somebody out there. If it was, please let me know in the comments below. I really would appreciate it. Any questions on this mower or anything in my business, please let me know. And I'm usually really good at responding to everybody. I don't get to everybody because you know, a couple a couple of those comments aren't don't even make any sense, but most of the people, I'm reading your comments and getting back to you. So Michael Douglas Lawn Care, hope you guys have a great one, and thanks for listening to my winded review of my Exmark Lazer ZX 1000 hour review. Bye. See you in the next one.